Our first musical guest this week spent the 80s cranking out perfectly formed pop classics. He's still going strong in the 90s with a neat line in Torch songs. He's petite, he's famous, he's the tattooed troubadour. He is Marc Almond.
A dirty street, walked and worn by shoeless feet. Inside it's long and so complete, watched by a shivering sun. Old eyes in a small child's face, watching as the shadows race through walls and cracks that leave no trace in daylight's bright middle shine. The days of Pearly Spencer. The race is almost run. Nose pressed hard on frosted glass, gazing as the swollen mouse on concrete fields where grows no grass stumbles blindly on. And trees smell of the air with withering. They stand and stare through eyes that neither know nor care where the grass has gone. Days of Pearly Spencer. The race is almost run. Pearly wears milk white skin. Watch that stubble on your chin. It's buried in the rugged chin. Late last night one. Play the house that can't be beat now. Look, your head's bowed in defeat. You walk too far along the street, but only rats can run. The days of Pearly Spencer. The race is almost run. Days of Pearly Spencer. The race is almost run. Your race is almost run.
Well, many thanks to Marc Almond. We'll be hearing from Marc later in the programme. Well, our next guest has survived more than a decade of debauchery. He's never a soft sell. Give it up for Mr. Marc Almond.
We're all in.
Okay. Hi, Jingo. This is cosy.
It's cozy.
And quite unexpected.
Come on, you two, break it up.
Marc, I mean, that's what we're saying. It's been some week, hasn't it? Now, I know Urine Record is saying it's been wild. Yeah. Urine Record is saying that there is no bigger or better star worldwide than Michael Jackson, but by God, was he wacko the other night?
It was too much, wasn't it? I mean, he actually has become Jesus now. I mean, he really has. I mean, I think he's great. I mean, he is fantastic and he's brilliant. He's a genius performer and a musician. I don't think that can be denied, really. But
a total fruitcake.
Totally. He's out to lunch. Yeah. Totally.
Now, in the past 10 years, I mean, the press, they can love you for ages and then they can suddenly turn and stab you in the back, swines. I mean, we saw Bjork going completely bananas in Bangkok airport yesterday. Have you ever been tempted to chin one of the press?
Oh, all the time.
Really? Have you ever done it?
All the time. I have, actually. I think years and years ago, I got a very bad review, so I kind of turned up at the music paper's office with a bullwhip.
Oh, good for you. Well, if you're going to do it with a bullwhip. Yeah, absolutely.
Who got it and who enjoyed it?
Loved it, actually. What's the problem?
As we say, though, what about this Bjork, though? I mean, she's another nutter, is she not? I mean, she arrives in Bangkok, someone's got the effrontery to say welcome to our country, and she gets stiffened.
But did she say? I mean, did she say that? That's what the girl said. She said.
Well, what else could she say?
I don't know, but I mean, you know, I think pop music, it's always been about madness. It's always been crazy, and you know, I think you've got to be mad to be in this business.
But they may be doing
insane,
it.
You know?
They're promoting themselves and their own careers because they want to get in the front pages of the newspaper.
I think there's a bit of that as well, you know. And I mean, I kind of like, you know, it's like, let's get that extra thing to sell a few, you know, and all the attention of the Brits going on this week, and everyone's vying for that extra.
Well, I was going to
moment
say,
of
you've got
attention,
a new
you
single
know?
out at the moment. In fact, both sides are getting equal airplay, I believe, a double A side. I mean, what are you going to do then to get yourself in the front of all the papers? Are you going to do something wild and crazy? Murdered live on television. No, but I mean, have you got any sort of plans to rip off all your clothes and run
Not
naked
really.
around?
I think sometimes it does get a little bit sad and desperate, I think, sometimes when you
Don't
do
we
that,
all, Mark?
you know. But desperate measures, sad and desperate measures. No, I've got no plans to rip my clothes off at this moment.
Well, I mean, please feel, well, get them off, why not? The new album was recorded in New York, and I know that you've got great connections in New York. I mean, going back years, you did one of your sort of best and most favourite personal albums. I mean, you returned back there, you got rid of some of the production that you felt maybe was spoiling your original sound. I mean, how does the new album sound to people that haven't yet obviously had a preview?
Good question.
Thanks very much. What the
Where
hell
do I
did it mean?
start? You know, where do I start on that one?
What did it mean?
Shall I answer the, well, I think it's quite a diverse album, but I suppose in many ways it is a return to a lot of the more minimal electro-pop style of maybe similar to stuff that I was maybe doing in the sort of early 80s. But it's got a very much 90s attitude to it now. It's not a copy of that at all.
Well, we heard that you were absolutely wild about Sparks, and this is the
Yeah, I
first
love
time you've
Sparks.
actually been in the same studio together.
I've still not met them yet,
Have
actually.
you not?
No,
Oh,
I've
we'll
not
make
met-
sure you have a
I
live
love
sherry
them, though.
later
I
on. Yeah,
adore
absolutely.
Sparks.
It's a
yeah.
shame, we should have actually got you all up to maybe do a kind of cover version of
I'm
either
actually
one
very,
of
very
yours or
shy,
one of
you
their...
know. I'm very shy
Are you a
of
shy
meeting.
type
I'm incredibly
person?
shy of meeting
Oh,
people.
you're just
yeah.
like Jim, really.
I'm very, very,
It's the support group for introverts here.
He's going to play again for us, so Mark, on you go, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have to say that I'm back in Glasgow on Monday doing a signing at HMV.
It's at HMV on Monday. So, there he goes, the man with the silver tongue and the honeyed tonsils, the smoochiest crooner of them all. Now with his latest single, Brilliant Creatures, it's Marc Almond.
I lost you in the great big city. You gave me your number, but fate, she closed her eyes and the wind blew it away. I know you're sometimes at a bar, but I can't recall the name you could have called. I'm sure you have a story and you're not to blame. In time the tears will come and the memory of you will hurt inside. I know life must go on and I won't see you again. And life goes oh, 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 oh. I'll cry tomorrow, baby. Oh, 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 oh. But tonight I'm gonna dance. Brilliant creature. Bitterness is a pure feeling, makes me feel that walk away. Remember that we were brilliant creatures, flaming creatures for one fleeting moment in a dream. Life goes on and on and oh, 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 oh. I'll cry tomorrow, baby. Oh, 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 oh. But tonight I'm gonna dance like a oh, 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 oh. I'll cry tomorrow, maybe. Oh, 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 oh. But tonight I'm gonna dance. Like a oh, 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 oh. I'll cry tomorrow, baby. Oh, 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 oh. But tonight I'm gonna dance my tears away, away, away. I'm gonna dance my tears away, away, away. I'm gonna dance, dance. I'm gonna dance, dance. I'm gonna dance my tears away. I'm gonna dance, dance. I'm gonna dance, dance. I'm gonna dance my tears away.
Marc Almond there with his brand new single, and in case you didn't catch what Marc said earlier, he will be in Glasgow's HMV on Monday doing all sorts of signings and things like that, so get your leather bits out.